so hard, yeah. To watch this show, I'm done. When it comes on, I run. Cause it's so hard, yeah. Triple H just ain't right. Loser. While you bury LA Knight. Man, it's so hard. Oh, Paula, that crackdown should be slapped with a speeding ticket because this show is quickly driving me crazy. It's summertime. The BBWs is out, but now that I think about it, the BBWs is out with this show too because it's boring and botched wrestling every single week. Lame event. Jey Uso advances in the King of the Ring tournament, which has to be the worst decision of this tournament so far. Triple H needs to be fired for the overbooking of Jey Uso. None of this makes sense. I don't know one person watching this show that's excited about anything going on with the Bloodline right now. But WWE can't help themselves. They keep shoving this storyline down our throats with meaningless backstage segments. Jacob Fatu used to be booked as the Samoan werewolf. Now he's being booked as, I don't know, the Samoan messenger. Spending the night delivering messages on the behalf of his tribal chief. Great. Jacob was doing so much better when he was the United States champion. Even when he was with Solo Sikoa doing the I Love You Solo gimmick. That was cool, man. Now being under Roman Reigns, doing exactly what the Usos do essentially, it just feels like he's getting booked backwards at this point. Jey Uso winning the King of the Ring made zero sense, especially when you got LA Knight and Finn Balor in this match. Nobody from Crackdown got past the first round, so it was a perfect opportunity to do one or two things. The first thing you could have done was have Finn Balor finally get redemption and some type of different push since leaving Raw and going to Crackdown. WWE missed the perfect opportunity to rebrand this guy. I think they should have gave him new music, some new merch, and just try something different with his character, but instead they brought him straight to Crackdown to lose like he always does. Oh yeah, then they teased the feud he already spent months doing with Damian Priest and LA Knight. Man, this dude cannot stop getting the short end of the stick since becoming a top star, and it's really depressing to watch at this point. You would think LA Knight was a veteran the way he developed the 1,000-yard stare by the way he been booked the past few years.
I was told by someone on the roster in a very, very prominent position that Triple H makes fun of LA Knight backstage to other people, doesn't like him, doesn't think highly of him at all. Now, if this talent knows that, LA Knight knows that. So now try to be LA Knight when you know, bro, no matter what I do, I'm in a no-win position. Think about that, what that must be like. And I'm going to tell you something, Coach. All the money in the world isn't worth that.
Y'all remember this post at the end of 2025? Bodyslam.net reported that LA Knight was expected to have a much better year in 2026. He was positioned as one of the top baby faces, and the company was reportedly aware of the reactions and wanted to play the long game with LA Knight. What long game are you playing with LA Knight? Russian roulette with a loaded weapon? Give me a break. Wow, LA Knight career has been put to sleep, and it's embarrassing to watch. Remember bro came out with the merch, Unchosen? Well, I think he might get sued for false advertisement because he's been chosen, all right, to get buried. Remember he was just on Chris Van Vliet talking about, oh, I feel like I'm a man without a country. Man, the way Paul Levesque's been booking you, man without a country, you should feel like a man without a planet. The LA and LA Knight should mean, I don't know, literally an alien. Man, I don't know what this guy did to the creative team in WWE, but they are obsessed with ruining his career. I bet any amount of money that Triple H is a Boston Celtics fan. Oh! Why you say that, Bob? obvious that he hates LA! Now, WWE recently had a mask versus mask match that was probably one of the best matches the Fed had in a very long time. And not only the match was good, but the storyline turned out to be saved too. Even though I hated majority of this storyline, I gotta be real. They turned it around and made the ending compelling. Now the Fed has been milking this thing bone dry. They replayed the match on Netflix. Then they turned around and replayed the match on YouTube. Now they're turning around and taking it to the next level by selling the match for a whopping $11,000. This is insane. WWE tries to find whatever way they can to milk more and more money out of their fans, and it's just ridiculous at this point. Another thing that's getting ridiculous is Danhausen and these backstage segments. This was one of the worst of them all. The Miz makes a return looking like he's electrocuted with his hair standing straight up. He's acting weird. God, this was so cringe. And now you got Kit Wilson getting electrocuted too. So now I'm guessing next week Kit Wilson hair is going to be standing straight up too. God, this sucks! Maybe I'm electrocuted too because I am shocked on how bad this is getting. We just got over 21,000 subscribers, right? A lot of you new folks out there are asking me, Bobby Monsoon, why you keep calling it Crackdown? And that's easy. Drum roll, please. We calling it Crackdown because you gotta be down with smoking crack! To think this is a good show. Oh, why you say that, Bobby Monsoon, exclusively on BobbyMonsoon.com. Y'all asked for it and it's here. The Why You Say That t-shirt. I want to thank everybody that's copying the merch, that's liking, commenting, subscribing, hyping, everybody in my lives multiple times in the week, all the people in the chat. I want to thank everybody, man. Y'all really helped the channel grow. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. BobbyMonsoon.com. And Why You Say That shirt now. Back to the content. Crackdown started off with a fatal four-way match that was just, I don't know, man. To be honest, this match was just kind of hard to watch, y'all. I don't know what we're doing with this show, man. Like, come on, the whole king and queen of the ring just feels lifeless. Nothing feels important. Everything feels either redundant, boring, or just like they're going through the motions, man. Like, it was the women did cool, I guess, man. It's just the feeling in these matches. I don't feel like I'm watching four women that's wrestling, that wants to be the queen of the ring, that's willing to put it all on the line. I'm not seeing that type of energy in these matches. I'm not seeing this type of energy in the booking of the story, man. Charlotte Flair winds up winning. What a surprise. God forbid that we actually take a risk and roll the dice and put somebody else in the king of the ring, like, I don't know, Blake Monroe! Blake Monroe been in vignettes after vignettes after vignettes after vignettes every single week. And it's just like, God, how long is it going to take for the women to debut? This tournament, at least on the women's side, will be a little bit more better if Blake Monroe was in it and she was actually booked like it cared. But Charlotte Flair wins the tournament. And now I'm guessing we got Charlotte Flair versus Liv Morgan. And it's just like, dog, who cares at this point? Next, you got another lifeless match with Brie Bella, Paige, and Fatal Influence. Brie Bella and Paige going over. Yay! Another segment and match we don't care about. We don't care, dog. Back-to-back matches where it just feels lifeless again. Now, okay, Triple H, you're booking the women. Great. God, man, they still need storylines. They still need some creative. They still need something people are going to care about. The first hour of Crackdown was nothing but boredom. Fatal Influence loses. Paige and Brie Bella wins, and they retain the Women's Tag Team Champions. Great. Nobody cares, dog. This is so garbage. Next, you got the African American Nightmare, Raheem versus Sami Zayn, or I shouldn't even say versus. I guess they were doing a segment where they were having a slapping contest. WWE, the only place on this planet where grown men get slapped and do nothing. Great, compelling storylines, Paul Levesque. They're in the ring doing nothing. Later on in the night, you find out that Nick Aldis decided to put, well, I guess Gunther decided to put Sami Zayn as a special guest referee in his championship rematch against Raheem next week. If you ask me, I'm thinking that Raheem should drop the belt next week. Have Sami Zayn get nuclear heat, bro. Have him make Cody Rhodes lose the title. Put the title on Gunther, even though we're going to get the same promos, the same boring title reign from Gunther. We just need some type of shakeup at this point. Raheem cannot be champion and it be compelling or entertaining. Drop the belt, Raheem, so he can do what he does best. That's fighting for something. That's getting screwed over. He's the best at doing that. We're either doing that or turn him straight heel, which is, we know that's not going to happen. So, whatever, bro. Next week, Gunther versus Cody Rhodes. Sami Zayn guest referee, and you know what I mean? I'm kind of interested in seeing how that's going to turn out. Next, you got Rey Fenix versus Axiom in a cool match for the AAA Cruiserweight Championship. Rey Fenix wins. Okay, great. You booked Rey Fenix. He's on Crackdown. You got him out of catering. You put a belt on him. Great. I still want to see better booking from Rey Fenix, though. I still want to see Rey Fenix in some storyline. Him having a random match with Axiom does nothing. It's a great match. Cool. We see great matches all the time. Like I said, 1,000,000 times. We need something more for Rey Fenix than a great match. That's all he's been doing since he came to WWE. The only thing I think he did other than that was when he was a tag team with Andrade, and the second they started getting momentum, WWE put Andrade on the release list, tried to put him on a 10-year non-compete clause. Thank God they didn't do that. And now Rey Fenix just stuck in the mid-card and catering. They slapped a title on him that we don't even know. We don't even care about this title. But they slapped it on him, put it on Crackdown. It's just lazy Levesque. Can you do something other than these random matches that mean nothing? Next, you got a lifeless segment from Trick Williams, Ricky Saints, Carmelo Hayes, and Little Yachty. I don't care, dog. This segment was boring. I'm going to try to show a picture of the people in the stands. Look at the people in these stands. They are bored to death at this segment. My God, dog. Like, what are y'all doing? Trick Williams used to be the most captivating person on this show, dog. I watch this segment and I'm just like, I don't care, bro. A few more of these segments consistently, Trick Williams, his aura is going to start going down the drain. He's not in no storylines that we care about. Why are you putting Ricky Saints and whoever else in this? It should be Trick Williams, Carmelo Hayes. How hard is that? How hard is that? Next, you got Chelsea Green and Tiffany Stratton in their newfound friendship because everybody has to be best friends. Versus, I don't want no scrubs. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Sitting in the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at TLC. T-Boz Left Eye and Chili. They go over Chelsea Green and Tiffany Stratton. Once again, this match, another match is just, I'm not feeling it, bro. I'm just not entertained like that. I love TLC, man. B-Fab, Meat Chin. You know what I mean? I like them as a tag team. It's just this, I don't care about this match when I'm looking at it. It's nothing that's put me on the edge of my seat. At the end of the match, Jade Cargill winds up interfering. She winds up beating up one of them, either Charlotte or Tiffany Stratton. It's not the worst thing in the world, you know what I mean? It's a lot worse things that happen on this show. But my God, can you give me some type of feeling creatively? I'm just not feeling entertained by any of this. The last match you got, it's just me, Uso. Got the rocket put back on him, Jey Uso winning his fatal 4-way match at the King of the Ring. What a way to bury Finn Balor again, Paul Levesque. What a way to bury LA Knight again, Paul Levesque. Royce Keys didn't really get buried because he's still kind of coming up. He's getting a lot of TV time, so you know what I mean? It's whatever with Royce Keys. God, this match, once again, like everything else on this show, it just felt lifeless. I didn't feel like 4 men was putting it all on the line, bro. You got Solo Sikoa making an interference. It's just like, dog, who cares? Why would I care about any of this? God, man, Jey Uso wins, and now Jey Uso gets booked once again to get close to getting a King of the Ring, winning a King of the Ring tournament. Triple H is doing exactly what he did at Royal Rumble. Charlotte Flair wins. Jey Uso wins. 2026. Jey Uso wins. Charlotte Flair, it's just like, bro, we got to get this guy out of creative. He sucks. Crackdown being 3 hours is unbearable. Thank the heavens we only got 2 more weeks of this crap. Let me know in the comments what you think about that, man. What do you think about LA Knight getting buried? What do you think about Finn Balor? Finn Balor getting buried. What do you think about the lifeless 3-hour crackdown Triple H been doing every single week? What do you think about Danhausen? Backstage segments that wouldn't even entertain a 4-year-old, let alone a 40-year-old. Let me know in the comments what you think about this lifeless show. This was probably one of the worst crackdowns of the year. Nothing on this show was good. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. It's Bobby Monsoon 215. Like, comment, subscribe. Bah!